Regular Ravens fan coming at y'all on a Saturday before kickoff Sunday and 2 days before kickoff Monday. Regular Ravens fan coming back at y'all, telling y'all to trust your eyes. You know, it's a good thing when you have three intelligent black men that can sit up here and speak. And of course, Acho is always on the opposite side of Lamar Jackson. This particular segment is in reference to should Lamar Jackson treat this game against the Chiefs as something special versus any other game. I've argued before this video came out and before I'm going to make this video, I've already argued in a previous video that Lamar Jackson is 21-3 as a starting quarterback in NFL. I hope people understand that there is no other quarterback in the history of this great game that can say that they have started their career off equal to or better than through their first 24 starts. Period. It just didn't happen. There's no other quarterback that can say that. Lamar Jackson is the only quarterback in the history of this game who has started off his career as a starting quarterback at a clip of 21-3. Now, that being said, I don't know what more a player... See, my issue with the media and Lamar Jackson is I want people to really ask themselves, is there any other quarterback in this game that start off their career like this? And what people would find negatives in their game? If Carson Wentz started his career off like this, if Jared Goff started his career off like this, if Kyler Murray started his career off like this, if Dak Prescott, he was coming there at first, if he started his career off like that, because he came out gangbusters 13-3. I'm just saying, if there's any other quarterback that started their career off 21-3 in the regular season, regardless of their playoff success or failures, would anyone be trying to pick holes in that player's game? And also don't forget that 21-3 includes a unanimous MVP. And we're acting like a man who's won unanimous MVP, who has started his career off 21-3, he must win this game. He must win this game against the Chiefs because he's lost to them 2 times. If 2 of his 3 losses are to the Chiefs, granted. But I've told people a lot of times that wins and losses are team accomplishments or failures, period. Individuals can only do their job. So I just want y'all to listen to what my man Lamar Arrington is going to articulate, which is going to pretty much say what I've been saying all along. And I got to bring it out because if I'm going to talk negatively about the media, I've also got to give them shout-outs when they say things that are actually true. So here we go.
You know, it's interesting. Pat Mahomes also said in his presser this week that, man, I am paying attention to Lamar Jackson in this game. I'm hoping our defense can do well enough to stop him, and I can lead us to more points to win this game. So Pat Mahomes is acknowledging it. But the cool thing about Lamar Jackson, and I am buying that he means what he's saying, and here's the reason why. Lamar Jackson is totally aware of what he's trying to accomplish. To say I am treating this game any differently than any other game is to say my preparation, as you mentioned, Marcellus, is going to be different for a Patrick Mahomes-led team. Well, then you have to ask yourself the question, somebody who is achieving at the level that Lamar Jackson is at this moment in
Tell
time,
him, LeVar.
why? Why would he alter the way that he's prepping and going towards doing his games? Because he lost a couple games to Pat Mahomes? No, they lost as a team. When
There
you
it
look
is.
at Lamar Jackson,
There it is.
his performance led him to an MVP award. Yeah, right. What's already understood doesn't need to be stated. Lamar Jackson is going out there to kill the Kansas City Chiefs, and he doesn't have to hype it any more than what it already is. LeVar.
And there you got it right there. You know, thank you. I got to say, shout out to LeVar Arrington. And again, people are not going to always agree. I'm not going to always agree with everything that everyone says. I didn't play Marcellus Wiley's clip because, as always, shout out to Marcellus Wiley. He's been one of the few people in the national media who has always ridden with Lamar Jackson because I believe that he trusts his eyes. And your eyes don't lie. Nevertheless, I mean, he just said it right there in a nutshell. This is what I've been trying to articulate. I know that, you know, I do these videos, but I'm not as articulate as some of these professional speakers. You know, I'm just not. But I know what I see. And again, Lamar Jackson's performance got him unanimous MVP. It wasn't, you know, there wasn't a gift. He didn't just go out there and somebody say, here, have this. No, he performed. He performed at a level that we hadn't even seen in the league before. He performed at such a great level, and they still try to knock holes in his game. Lamar Jackson can't keep running. Yet, right now, because Kyler Murray is running, he's considered the next MVP because he's running. Because Kyler Murray is now throwing and running. But yet, when Lamar Jackson was running, and is still running, you want to knock him for it. You want to say, well, that's the only reason why he can throw. But we don't say that's the only reason why Kyler Murray can throw. Well, he surely is running the ball. I've argued that Lamar Jackson hasn't had the weapons of some of the other receivers. Lamar Jackson doesn't have a receiver that he can target 15 to 17 times in one game. He just doesn't. His guys aren't built like that. He has a team around him, a team of players that fit and complement each other. He doesn't have one go-to wide receiver. He doesn't have a whole fleet of speedsters, although it's coming. It is coming. I got a funny feeling that number 13 is going to be unleashed Monday night. I just have this feeling. I think that's why we haven't seen him in the offense as much. I got a funny feeling you're going to see number 13 running some deep posts. That's all I'm going to say to everybody. Trust your eyes. See if I'm right. I might be wrong, but I think I'm going to be right because I watched this game and I love it. I got a feeling that the Ravens have set it up because Hollywood has already gone deep, and Hollywood has already been being used. Hollywood is number 15, for those who don't know. Number 13 is Devin Duvernay. I got a funny feeling that the Ravens are going to unleash some of the speed that they have, and they're going to unleash it Monday night. So it is coming, but nevertheless, why is it that Lamar Jackson has to beat Pat? It's not like he's playing. This isn't tennis where you play against your opponent one-on-one. This is a team sport. The Ravens defense has to contain and stop Pat Mahomes. And the Chiefs defense has to contain and stop Lamar Jackson. That's who these two quarterbacks play against. Yes, it's great to have a Lamar Jackson-led team go up against a Patrick Mahomes-led team because we know with those two quarterbacks, we're probably in for an entertaining game, which is why it was so exciting to watch Peyton Manning versus Tom Brady, which is why it was always exciting for me as a Ravens fan to watch Joe Flacco against Tom Brady, to watch Joe Flacco against Big Ben Roethlisberger, because you knew with those quarterbacks leading their teams, you're probably going to get a good game. But these quarterbacks don't play against each other. They play against each other's defenses. Shout out, like I said, shout out to LeVar Arrington. Acho, you got to keep coming along. You're a very intelligent brother. I'm going to always give you that. The three of these men on this panel are very intelligent. But Acho, I just want you to start trusting your eyes and leave those stats alone, because those stats do not validate a player. What our eyes see in the player validates him. Regular Ravens fans signing off. I just wanted to give y'all this one because it's what I've been telling you. And I want y'all to understand that I am an intelligent person when it comes to this game. Things I've been telling you, you're going to start to see leak out. Because as Lamar Jackson keeps winning, there won't be any more holes to poke. You can keep poking holes, but if he keeps winning, you just look like an idiot. And people aren't going to keep looking like an idiot on national TV, no matter where their heart really is. So, again, let's go Ravens, Ravens Nation. I'm Ravens for life. Number 8 is my quarterback, and we out here.